Let me ask you something. What if your best years and your strongest, most magnetic self are not behind you, but lying ahead? You might believe women at your age don't respond like in your 20s or 30 seconds. Maybe you've told yourself, at 50, I'm too old to attract real connection, or they're chasing younger men now. But here's the truth. Women over 40, 50, 60, they see something entirely different now. They see depth. They see confidence. They see emotional resilience. And guess what? That's something most men over 50 are not stepping into. Let's be honest. The modern dating world is brutal. You've been through heartbreaks, disappointment, perhaps divorce. You carry baggage, loss of confidence, fear of rejection, the whispering lie that you're past your prime. Maybe you've tried online dating, sent messages, waited for replies that never come. You've watched younger guys swiping effortlessly and wondered, why not me anymore? You feel invisible sometimes, like your voice doesn't carry, like you've lost that spark you once knew so well. Worse, maybe you're trying too hard, locking into approval, over-explaining yourself, performing in relationships when deep down you're exhausted. If you're making these mistakes, here's exactly why you're struggling. You're hiding your wisdom because you don't want to seem too old. You're apologizing for being yourself. You're avoiding emotional risks because you've been hurt. And you're trying to prove value instead of owning it. And none of that helps. Because women, especially as they age, feel more than they see. They pick up on fear, desperation, uncertainty. They want a man who moves with conviction, not inhibition. So in this video, I want to call you out but also show you in. Because if you shift just a few things, all of a sudden, doors open. Conversations feel natural. Attraction becomes effortless. You become the kind of man she leans into, not drifts away from. Stick with me, because over the next few minutes, I'm going to share the senior dating secrets, the moves, mindset, and emotional muscle that women over 40 and 50 can't resist. And they're not what most men waste time on. In this video, you'll get 7 powerful traits that men over 50 can deploy right now, not theoretical fluff, but practical behaviors and mindset shifts that women deeply feel. You'll learn what to stop doing immediately, what to start embodying, how to navigate emotional conversations with wisdom, not fear, how to show vulnerable confidence, and how to reclaim attraction at this stage of life and maintain it. By the end, you'll see yourself differently. You'll have tools you can use today, and you'll feel ready to step into a dating space where your age becomes your advantage, not a handicap. I'm going to give you 7 habits, attitudes, and shifts that excellent men over 50 deploy. And yes, there's a flow. One leads to the next. Maybe you've sent a message and waited anxiously for her response. When she's slow to reply, you second guess and add qualifiers like, no rush, I know you're busy. You downplay your own value. When you look to her for confirmation, you weaken your own sender. She unconsciously senses that you need her to show up for you to feel okay. And that turns attraction into pressure. Instead, you must accept that you're already worthy before she acknowledges it. You don't ghost, but you also don't chase. You send the message, then live your life. Read, hit the gym, tend your garden. Once that inner foundation is set, emotional resonance follows. You might find yourself talking too much on a date, eager to share your successes and prove your worth. But dominating the space gives her nothing to anchor into. It signals anxiety and self-doubt. Ask deeper questions and truly listen. Reflect and mirror her thoughts. Let her feel understood. When she feels heard, she feels safe, and emotional safety builds connection. But listening alone isn't enough. You must lead with emotional courage, not just logic. When disagreement arises, you might try to fix things with reasoning, but women feel with their hearts. Logic feels sterile when emotions are raw. Start by expressing your own feelings. Say, I feel, or I worry. That vulnerability builds trust and shows strength. Once emotional courage is in place, you can lead confidently without dominating. When she asks, where should we go for dinner? Don't freeze or give endless options. Decide. Offer one confident choice and ask if it works for her. Leadership isn't control, it's clarity. Sometimes decisiveness brings friction, but don't avoid conflict. Avoidance kills intimacy and breeds resentment. Instead, lean in when she's upset. Say, tell me why you're upset. I want to understand. Stay present, even when it stings. You don't need to fix everything. Just be emotionally available. After conflict, bring play and intrigue. Don't let comfort turn into boredom. Surprise her a letter, a spontaneous drive, a thoughtful gesture. Let mystery breathe. Be unpredictable in kind ways. Keep her curious about you. And above all, own your inner story. Many men over 50 show up with silent doubt. Do I deserve this? Am I too old? That self-doubt leaks into your energy and tone. Rewrite your narrative. I am worthy. I am growing. I am fully alive. Live like it. Let your actions reflect it. Confidence isn't arrogance, it's alignment. I used to be in your shoes. In my late 40s, I wondered if I'd lost my appeal. I went on dates with low energy, trying to play it safe. One night, after a dull dinner and a quiet drive home, I realized it wasn't about her, it was about me. I wasn't living into my value, so I started to experiment. I acted as though I was already that confident, grounded man. I admitted fears, took emotional risks, and leaned into connection. Over time, women stopped testing me, they started trusting me. They said, "You feel different," and I was. My scars became my strength, my experiences, my magnetism. Now, in my 50 seconds, I see this as my era of fullest confidence. You'll doubt yourself, you'll slip, but every time you choose maturity over fear, you grow. We've covered the core 7, but let's go deeper. Smart men evolve beyond basics. Honor your time and boundaries. Don't always be available at her convenience. Protect your routines and self-care. Say kindly, "I wind down after 9 p.m. Can we talk tomorrow?" That earns respect. Cultivate vision, don't just seek a partner. Build a life worth sharing. Have passions, dreams, projects. Let her see you're alive with purpose. A man with vision is irresistible. And finally, stay in the mystery. Don't reveal everything at once. Let her discover you gradually. That tension when she's curious to know more is magnetic. Women over 50 aren't chasing games. They want depth, confidence, emotional intelligence. They want a man who's grounded but passionate, decisive but kind. When you integrate these traits not as tactics, but as who you are, you become effortlessly attractive. You stop chasing and start drawing in. Your age becomes your badge of depth, not your burden. Your emotional maturity is your greatest gift. Use it. You already have the stories, scars, and wisdom. Let them shine. Show her your life is full, and let her enjoy being part of it. This is your era. If this message resonated, like this video, subscribe, and drop a comment below about which trait you'll start embodying today. Share it with a brother who needs to hear this. Follow for more daily reflections and insight. Pick one trait and live it now. Listen more, set a boundary, or rewrite your story. You don't need perfection, just progress. Soon enough, you'll see the shift. Women leaning in, conversations flowing, confidence returning. Show up, be bold, be tender, be the man only you can be, and watch how she responds. Let's go.